Hi everybody, just making a video just to reiterate why I think the box method to dividing could be used to be a little easier. So I'm going to just kind of like lay out the steps, do this example problem that you guys can check out at your own pace. I think it's a little bit more of a overpowered method, but let's get into it. So we have the divisor to this whole thing. 3x to the fourth plus 4x cubed minus 17x squared plus 6x divided by x squared plus 2x minus 5. So I'm going to make a box that starts on the side. And I don't know how long I need to make it, but I also don't know how big of a frame I have for this video. So I'm just making a box that's going to be appropriate sized, 3 for the divisor, and then I don't know how many. If I had to guess, it's going to be 5 columns, but we'll get there. So first off, the lead term of your dividend goes in the top left box. And then we're asking ourselves the question, what number or what multiplies x squared to get to 3x to the fourth? I think a lot of you can do that. If you're using long division, you're asking yourself the same question. This is 3x squared. Now that you know the top of this column, you know the rest of this box because it's multiplication. Going down to the next open box, we have 6x to the third. Then we have negative 15x squared. The diagonals along these boxes sum to the corresponding term in the dividend. So my x to the third diagonal, this whole thing has to add up to 4x cubed. So what do I have to add to 6 to get to 4? That sounds strange, but you have to add negative 2x cubed. So making a new column in my box, x squared, what do we multiply x squared by to get to negative 2x cubed? Negative 2x. So now that we know that, we go down the column, multiplying everything. Minus 4x squared, positive 10x. Right? Now we know this next diagonal. We always go to the top box here. And this all has to sum up to negative 17x squared. I have negative 15 and negative 4, so that currently is at negative 19. So I need to add 2 back to get to negative 17. So now I'm asking myself, okay, x squared, oh, it was only 3. I was wrong about the number of columns. So x squared, you got to multiply that by 2. Now there's no x, so everything beyond this particular column is going to be part of the remainder. So I'm going to write that over here. I'm going to say this is all the remainder. And yes, there will be a remainder. So we have 2. Okay, so this must then be 4x. I forgot the squared. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. 4x, and then this down here is negative 10. And now we have to worry about these diagonals. So we have 10x, 10x and 4x has to add up to 6x, so we're at 14. So 14 to 6, could say, what's 6 minus 14? That's negative 8. So we have negative 8 x's. And then we have to continue figuring out the rest of the diagonals. We have this one as well. The ones without x. Well, I don't have an x. I don't have a term without x here, meaning that this has to sum to 0. So negative 10 and positive 10. So this is our final remainder, negative 8x and 10. If you had more rows, you just keep going along the diagonal until you got all your terms in. Just straightforward, or I believe it's as straightforward as that. So this method, instead of doing long division, is more like a puzzle. But if you do the long division, you'll see that each of these columns appears as the thing that you subtract in the long division. So our final answer down here is going to be 3x squared minus 2x plus 2 plus negative 8x plus 10 over the divisor x squared plus 2x minus 5. That is our final answer. Hopefully this helps some of you. If you still prefer using long division, at least for my class, you are 100% allowed to continue doing that. So this is just an alternative method, and one more that I do just more. Sorry again, you guys know me, I stumble on my words all the time. This method is for people who are having trouble with long division and want a different approach. So if you find that this approach is going to start working better for you, try it, practice it, see what happens. If you still hate it, fine, you hate it, use another form of division that we know about. Other than that, guys, have a great time. Have a great day.